Okay, so in this session, we will discuss about how to convert an infix expression to postfix expression. So that means in the expression given will be in the infix form that we have to convert it into what here postfix expression. So how to do that we will discuss now. So here when a string that is S will be given, which is in the form of infix expression, that is first there is an operand, then there is a operator, then there is again operand. Then we have to convert it into its postfix notation, that is operand 1, operand 2, then comes the operator. So this is how we have to convert the infix expression to postfix expression. Then how to do that? That we will see with some examples here. Here the input I give the string, that is a plus b plus c divided by d. Here the highest precedence first we have to check. The highest precedence will be given to those operators which are in the bracket. So that is why first I will make that into postfix. So it will become BC plus, that is this one. So I will write A, then I will write BC plus. Then there remained what here? Star and division. So in this they are of equal precedence. So here I will take the star. So I will shift it to the right side. That is ABC plus, then comes what here? Star. Then remained is what here? Divided by D. Okay. So I have to push this operator, that is division operator, to the right side. So it will become ABC plus star D divided division operator. So what happens, as I said, the first thing we have to check which operator has the highest precedence. That we have to first evaluate it. Then we have to check the next highest precedence, then the next highest precedence. So we have to solve it like that. Next we will say another example, that is S is equals to A plus B star D, B star C plus D. Here if you see the highest precedence between plus star and this again plus is there, the higher precedence will be given to star. So that is why I will bring that star to the right side. Then it will become A, B, C star. Next I have to give precedence to this or this, that is the question. We will give precedence to here, this one. So it will become to ABC star plus, then we will shift D, this plus to the right side, so it will become D plus. So this is how we will, depending upon the precedence, we will shift the operators from left to right side, and finally we will get the what here? The output, which is in the form of a postfix expression. Now, the basic idea is what here? We have to scan the expression from left to right, where we have to place directly the operands, that is A, B, C, D, like that, in the same order as they appear into the result, and place the operators after their operands. So this is the basic idea behind this conversion of infix to postfix. Now, how to maintain the precedency and associativity here? So, precedence, as I said, the operator having the higher precedence will be first it will be considered. So here, to maintain this precedence and associativity, every time what we have to do is, when a new operator come with the top of the stack, then we have to pop those operators from the stack if they have the higher precedence. Okay, if both have the higher precedence, we have to pop those operators from the stack. Or if they have the highest precedence or equal precedence and the new operator is left associative, means it is going from left, it is scanning from left side to right side. That is the case. Another case is when the new operator is right associative. That means if it is scanning from right to left side, we have to leave the stack operator in their place only. Okay, we don't have to do anything, and we have to push the new operators onto the stack. Then parenthesis we have to handle specially. So we have to push them onto the stack, and when we encounter a closing parenthesis, then we have to operators will be popped. So until it will match the open parenthesis is found. So this is how we have to maintain that off. Now we will see how to convert with example. We will see how to convert an infix expression to postfix expression. So here the expression given is what? A plus B star C plus D. So right now the stack is empty, so there is nothing in the postfix expression side. So that is, it is empty. So the first thing that we encounter is what here? The A, the letter what here? A. So what we have to do, since it is an operand, we have to push it into what here? The postfix expression. Here we have to bring it. So stack still, right now stack don't not contains anything. So I push this here to the postfix expression. Then we will encounter what here? Plus, which is an operator. So I will push that into the stack. Okay. So now stack contains what here? Plus operator, and postfix contains A. Now you see, now what will be encountered? The next encounter is what? The letter B. Since it is an operand, we have to push it to what here? The postfix. So postfix will become what? AB. So then after that, we have to see what we will encounter. We will encounter what here? Star here. Okay. So since it is an operand, we have to again push that into the stack. So now stack contains plus and star, and a postfix expression contains what? A, B. Now we will encounter what here? C. So, but since C is an operand, we have to push to what? We have to push it to what? The postfix expression side. So it will become A, B, C. Okay. Now we see, since there are two operators are there in the stack. So what we have to do? We have to pop one operator which is at the top or having the highest precedence. Okay, that means the stack operator has the highest precedence compared with plus. That is, star has highest precedence with plus. So that is why I will pop it from the stack and push it next to this ABC expression. So the postfix expression will become what now? A, B, C plus. So when we will pop the operator, when the operator star, since the operator star is having the highest precedence than the plus operator, I will pop it from the stack and push it into what here? The postfix expression. Now we will encounter what here? Plus. Okay. So here this plus operator has equal precedence, okay, with the which is already there in the stack. So that is why we again pop it. So it will come to what here? ABC star plus. So it will become what? ABC star plus. So right now the stack is empty because I have popped this plus from the stack. So then what we have to do? Then we have to do this operation. That is D is there. So since there is D, I have to push it to the postfix expression because it is an operand. Then what remains in the stack? That is plus. Another plus is there. That I have to then pop it because it is the last element in the expression. So I have to push it to pop it from the stack and push it into the postfix expression. So this is how finally we will convert an infix expression to what here? The postfix expression. Now we will see how to write a C program for this. So first I will start with hash include stdio.h, hash include stdlib.h, and hash include ctype.h, and hash include string.h. So now I will to check the precedence of this one, that is characters. I will use a function called as precedence, which is of type integer, and I will give C as the character. Okay. So if C is equals to what? Raised to this one, that is raised to operator, then it will return 3. Else, if C is equals to, that means the mm, operator that I am, if it encounters the operator, if it is division operator or if it is multiplication operator, then it will return what? 2. The precedence function will return 2. Else, if the operator is plus, that is if C is equals to plus or C is equals to minus, then it will return what? 1. Otherwise, if all are not there with respect to above cases like C equals to raised to, C equal to division, multiplication, and C equals to plus or minus, then it will return what here? The minus 1. The precedence function will return minus 1. Now we have to check if the operator is right associative. Okay, we have to check whether the operator is what here? Right associative. So I already said what is right associative. That means the scan will happen from right to left side, and in that category comes the operator, that is raised to operator. So that is why I will check it with the function called as is right associative, and I will give character C. Okay, that C is what here? Raised to operator. So int is right associative is character C, then it will return what here? Raised to operator. And then we have to go for converting an infix to postfix expression here by giving the expression as input to the infix to postfix function. So first I will find out the length of the expression by using a function called as what? String length. So for string length I will give this expression as input. Then this string length will find its length and assign it to what here? len, which is of type integer. Then I will take one that is character in the binary, or you can say it is an array, that is result, and it is of length what here? Length plus 1. That means because the array will always start with what? 0. So that is why I will write length plus 1. Then I will take another array, that is stack, which is of size what here? Length. Now I will take initially j equals to 0 and the top is equals to what? -1. That means right now stack does not contain anything. Then we will go to this for loop and it will start with I equals to 0 and I is less than the length and I plus plus. And I will what I will do? I will do expression of I means expression of 0 because I value is what? 0. That value I will assign it to what? C. Okay. And if the operand add to the result, that means when I assign this expression of I to C, and if that is the operand, okay, then I have to add it to where here the result that we have already seen. Okay, that means postfix expression will be stored in the result. So that is why we will put it into the result. That means if is ALNUMC, okay, if it is a number, okay, if it is a number, then I have to assign that C and increment the result by J, okay, by incrementing J. J will be used in what here? Result. Okay, that is why we have taken J there. So it will become J plus plus because I have added that character which is an operand and I have assigned it to what? A result here and increment the result. But if it is this one that is parenthesis, okay, opening parenthesis, then what I have to do? I have to push that into the stack because we already saw if we encounter operators, we have to push them into the stack. So that is why I will increment the top here, top plus plus, and it will become the new top at the stack, and at that position I will assign what? Opening parenthesis. Now if it is a closing parenthesis, that means if I encounter with a closing parenthesis, then what I have to do? I have to pop all the elements till I encounter what here? This opening bracket in the stack. Okay. So for how we have to write the code for this? So if I have taken, then I will write else part and again I will take if C is equals to closing parenthesis, then we have to check the while condition here. So how to check the while condition? If top is not equals to -1, okay, that means if top is not equals to -1 means what? It contains, the stack contains something, that means operators, and stack of top is not equals to opening bracket, okay, that is the meaning. Then I have to assign stack of top minus minus. That means I will decrementing one value of the stack index by 1. That means I am removing that element from the stack and that I am assigning it to the result. So J plus plus I will do at the result side and I will assign it to result of J plus plus whatever I have removed from the stack. So then we have to pop it, okay, till we get this till we get this opening bracket, and we have to keep on doing top minus minus. And if it is an operator, then I have to write again else part while top is not equals to -1 and stack of top is not equals to opening bracket. That means here top is not equals to -1 means stack contains something and that stack of top E is not equals to this opening bracket. It means it is not a opening bracket. It is not, that means stack contains something and it is not the opening bracket, and the precedence of that stack of top is greater than the precedence of C, that is the character, or precedence of stack of top is equals to the precedence of C. So we have to check all these three conditions. So we have to check whether the precedence of stack of top is greater than precedence of C, or whether it is equals to precedence of C, or and is not a right associative of C, then what we have to do? Again, we have to decrement the top stack top by 1 and assign it to the result. Okay, so that is how we will assign. Then we will go for C will be, that is whatever element that we encounter, we will assign it to what? Stack of plus plus. Then we have to go for this operation. Okay, so operand remaining operators. Okay, so while top is not equals to -1, that means I will remove it and assign it to what? The result. And if we come to the end of the result, then we have to print it. Okay, that is why %n result. So this is how we will print it. So then we will write the main function here. So expression 1, that is, it is one array, expression 1, that it contains what? A plus B plus C divided by D. This is the expression that we have. We want to convert it into the postfix expression, and it is stored in the array, that is exp1. Then I will execute this infix to postfix function by giving this as input. Then it will go to input to postfix expression and convert the infix expression to what here? The postfix expression. Then it will return 0. So what is the output that we are going to get after that? We are going to get ABC plus star D division operator. So this is how the infix expression will be converted into postfix expression. So I will stop here now. So in the next topic we will discuss in the next session.